And hello guys, welcome back to another different tier 2 video. Today I'm gonna be showcasing you Hellscream, which is 7.62 assault rifle. I'm gonna leave my kick via some different tier 2 and some other games in the description, my socials such as Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. Make sure you follow me there and join my Discord. Now let's get it. As always guys, first we're gonna go through the skills and items. Have in mind, this is not a build video or a guide, this is an item showcase. Also have in mind that I'm using endgame items, so the item will perform very well compared to somebody with average gears. This is just so you have an idea how the item performs with very good gear. Okay, have that in mind. Now, as you can see, these are the skills we have. I'm gonna slowly go through it. Just scroll down. You can pause if you want. I'm gonna explain why and what. You have build videos of mine that you can check out for assault rifles if you want, so you get an idea what I'm using and what. Right now, items. Using Fight Mask, Batman's All-Purpose Mittens, Lit Assault Vest, Joggers, Combat Boots, Hellscream, and Gorge Streamer. Now, the things I want to talk about is the items that I'm using, as I said, are very end game, like very powerful. Hellscream is very cheap assault rifle, which is using 7.62. You can get Hellscream for around, let's see, not sure. Hellscream. Oh, my bad. Get Hellscream for around 350k, goes to 500. Anything above 500 is way too much in my opinion, but from 350 to 500k, that's the amount you get Hellscream for. Also, the price of 7.62 is going up usually. Okay, it's going down now. Usually it's around 2.8 to 3.2k, but now it's around, yeah, again, it's going up actually. It's around 4k, probably because of the upcoming event. But yeah, the weapon itself is very powerful, and it's a very good weapon for beginners. I think you should not be using that weapon if you are more like min-maxing and such things like that. If you want to have like proper build, this is more for you know, new people, new players, this weapon. And assault rifles in general can be very costly, so have that in mind. It can be hard to maintain because yeah, they're very costly. Okay, I'm also gonna leave some other info later on after I show how it performs against the bosses, so I don't want to keep it too long. Now let's get it. And as you've seen guys, the The weapon is really good. It performs very well. But as I said, end game gear, have that in mind. We're gonna talk about the weapon in itself, conclusions and everything. First, we're gonna go through the full stats, so you have an idea, right? As you can see, 26.1 headshot, 15.75 attacks per second, 11.34 body damage. Body stats, 1.54 maximum accuracy error, 44 clip size, reload time 1.67. Okay. Body damage 127%, 96 attack speed, 50% maximum accuracy, 122 headshot. You can pause so you have easier time with the things I'm talking about. 231 mutated, which is very high, pretty much near the maximum. It's actually above the maximum you can get with the gear, with elite gears. If you're using elite gears, you cannot get over 230%, so have that in mind. So this is over the cap if you're using elite gears, or even rare. To 107 HP, surge speed, blah blah, incoming damage, it doesn't matter. We're here for the damage anyways. Okay, so things I want to say about this assault rifle. Assault rifles in general, they're somewhere in the middle in terms of playstyle. It's not hard and it's not easy, but it's definitely easier compared, example, to the rifles, right? Because it's automatic weapon, so you can just, you know, lock on your target, hold left click, bang, spray down, kill it. Of course, if you have enough damage. If not, well, you'll have to reload and use a bit more of ammo. The thing is, for new players, the ammo can be very expensive because they do not have enough damage. Example, as you've seen on some bosses, it really depends. It takes me 30 on some even takes above the full clip to kill a boss, especially because I do not have maximum accuracy. I don't have a good enough maximum accuracy, so that's very important, guys. Remember that, especially on automatic weapons. You want to get to 1.2 maximum accuracy or below. Once you hit 1.2 or below, that's really good. That's like a sweet spot, 1.2. Anything below, really awesome. But yeah, so we miss some bullets, like, or otherwise you have to be really close into the enemy's face. But then again, you have a chance of getting hit, which you want to avoid at all cost. I was able to get into the enemy's face because I have really high DPS. I deal a lot of damage. Some of you with average gear, you won't be able to do so. You'll have to run around with the bosses. People will not tell you that. That's a reality. And also, when you see me fighting bosses, literally, those are like perfect scenes of fighting bosses. Like when you see the boss stopping, not running, that's like perfect, like perfection, like literally. And it's not always gonna be like that. Sometimes you'll have to run away from the boss because you won't be able to one clip him, or you'll miss some shots, won't have enough ammo and such, you don't have enough damage, you know, and all the other things. So have that in mind. It's not always like that for everybody. Not everybody has a perfect not every boss fight is perfect that we one clip. Even us who are you know, who have end game gears, like there are some bosses that you just won't be able to one clip sometimes. That's reality. Okay, so the thing I also want to talk about is what upgrade you want to use. You want to use on this weapon red dot. I do not advise you to use compass scope because it's very costly and you're not gonna use this weapon forever. You're gonna use it on the beginning. Later on, you'll change to something else. So definitely, I would not go above red dot. If you really need ammo, you can go for a XL magazine or drum mag. But I would really not put drum magazine on this because I just think, as I said, it's not worth it. But if you need ammo and if you have enough maximum accuracy, you can go for XL magazine or drum mag. Depends on your build, right? So now conclusions. The item itself, it's very good in terms of damage. You can pretty much everybody can play with it. It's not very hard because it's automatic weapon. It's as I said, noob friendly, but the issues are ammo can be very costly, and majority of people will try to, you know, one clip bosses. I know people who do not have enough damage, they don't know how much HP bosses have, and they might get jump, you know, the Reaper might jump on them and they might get one hit and die because they thought they will be able to do so. But yeah, the issue is you need proper gear for assault rifles. You really need a proper gear. You cannot like Otherwise, you'll be losing a lot of cash, because ammo can be very expensive. If you're spending 1 stack of ammo per boss, or 1 stack of ammo for 2 bosses, that's just way too much. Once you're over like 3 to 4 bosses per clip, that's great. If you can get even at 2 to 3, that's great, because on average you'll be making 2k of per scrap. That's somewhere around average. In terms of when you do the whole city, when you do calculation, you'll see what I mean once you play. So the issue is with assault rifles, not just this weapon, but in general with assault rifles, as I said, for new players, it's not easy to maintain. It's easy to use for new players, but it's not easy to maintain. That's pretty much all the issues that I would say there is to assault rifles. They're really fun to play. I don't know, really easy to play and really good. I really cannot say anything else that is bad about it. It's just, you know, keeping up with the cost of the ammo, and that's it. You just need the proper gear, and there's really not much to say about this. So I hope this was helpful. I really tried to put as much information into this item showcase review. Thank you guys for always watching and supporting. I'm gonna leave my key quest in different tier 2 and some other games. Please make sure you follow me there. It will help me and mean a world to me, and it's just a second to you. My socials down below in the description as always, and if I missed on any information, I'll leave it down in the description or comments as always. Thank you for always watching and supporting. I love you all, and I'll see you in another video, different tier 2 guys. Till next time, peace.